Let me get this adjusted. We'll do cardio. So, I'm going to do cardio and talk to you guys at the same time, about 15-20 minutes max. Caden, what's up? You got questions? We're happy to answer them. Anything about wheelchair bodybuilding? The Arnold Classic? Any of them? The Olympia? Any shows that are regarding to the wheelchair stuff? As for the other divisions, I don't care for those. I don't pay attention to it. I think it's Aria. Yeah, I saw your comment, Aria. So apparently your comment moved too far up, and I need to scroll back up to see your comment. So, if you got questions, put it in the comment. No. What's up, Katie? So, again, this is about you all. So I'll probably go live later. A lot of shit went on in my life the last couple days. So I didn't go live, but I was in my other stuff. I'll be flying out on Thursday. To go speak on Friday. Gonna get back in the rhythm of all this cardio. Not be so fat. Pack on more muscle. It's difficult when you competed for so many years, and the stress from going from being an athlete to a boss around the world to make things happen all around the world. So, my priorities wasn't being as big, as lean as possible. It's a lot more stress. And since I'm not allowed to compete anymore. What's up, Brian? Oh, I'm pushing. I'm getting back in the rhythm of getting back in contests. I'm not going to compete, but I'm trying to, what is it, beta? I'm far from being beta. So I'm getting back in the rhythm of all this, back how I used to compete, and even surpass that. It's just a lot. The diet's not hard for me. Here's the cardio. So I'm trying to take people through this journey of the training that I do. So hopefully others, regardless if they're in a wheelchair or not, they can learn. But if you got questions about the sport of wheelchair bodybuilding, the Arnold Classic, the Olympia, I'm one of the bosses for the Arnold Classic for the wheelchair, as well as the boss for the wheelchair at the Olympia. So, as well as everything else around the world with wheelchair, I overseas. But I'm here to answer you guys' questions about fitness, diet, whatever. And I'm just going to be straight up. Do I enjoy cardio? No. I just do it to get the job done. Edits, what's up? Tucker. George. What's up? Ask questions. Put them in the comments. This is the third, fourth time I went live on TikTok. 3 times being consistent within 7 days. So people can see different aspects of what I do. The Olympia's 6 weeks away. So I'll be doing a lot more. Everything's in motion, everything's planned. There's nothing I really got to do except some behind the scenes stuff. But there's these other shows that I'm planning around the world. But this isn't about me, it's about you guys. If you guys got questions, because a lot of people email me about wheelchair bodybuilding stuff. How do you get involved? Where do you need to go? How do you need to compete? So instead of waiting for me to get back via email, ask me what you want to know. Anything with pro qualifiers for wheelchair? I'll answer you. So, I know a lot of you are not in a wheelchair or physically disabled. Maybe you are. But it doesn't really matter. You guys can take something from this, but there's a lot of fitness people out there that are full of shit. And for the average person, they buy into their shit because it's convincing. Man, it doesn't have to be complicated. So what happens is, when it comes to fitness, it's just high protein, low carbs, and then cardio. That's how you get shredded. But it's finding the right balance between them. But people don't want to hear that. They're looking for some special program that they want to spend a lot of money on to hopefully get the results. Because eating a cheeseburger is tasty. Could I eat like, triple cheeseburgers? Yes, easy. My favorite cheeseburgers from Dairy Queen. I'm a big fan of Burger King too, but because the cheese is melted different than McDonald's. So that's it in a nutshell. But again, ask me questions, fitness, bodybuilding, dancing, and speaking. So if you want to know how to be a speaker, I can answer that too. If you want to get the message across, speaker schools are the easiest. Contact the principal. I'll give you direct answers. It's a problem with my style because I'm too direct that people think there's some sort of hidden thing or it's too simple. And there's got to be some sort of thing behind it. But the truth is, it's really that simple. All right, let's see. User 974 with a bunch of numbers. What's up? Matthew. Spitzberg. I know I screwed up your name. What's up? Then Tucker. Ask me anything you guys want to know. Or her. I don't care. I'll answer anybody's questions. Oh, I'm going to do about 5 more minutes of cardio, then I'm gonna finish up here. Then I'll go live later in the storage/warehouse when I do one of my other businesses that I'm trying to scale, which is books. Oh. There's a lot of things going on. I have this master plan in the works that it'll grow the sport of wheelchair bodybuilding all over the world, but lately athletes are not competing. It's annoying. Like I'm flying around the world and I'm there, but then like the numbers are low. And then at times it's like, why am I even doing this? Because if athletes don't want to even compete, what's the point I'm being here? Because it takes a lot of time, energy, effort for me to stop what I'm doing, especially internationally. It's like a week. It's like a week. And it's a week like vacation. Imagine you just taking off a week and then it costs you a ton of money, okay? But then it's just stressful the entire time. And then you go back and you're questioning why. And one plane ride took me over 40 hours between everything. But anyway, it's not about me. I mean, I can keep rambling about different stuff. Let's see. Ronald, what's up? And Birdie? No, I butchered your name. But ask me questions. I'm going to be doing cardio another 4 minutes and I'm out of here. But again, anything you guys want to know, fitness, speaking, dancing, I'll be flying out next week to do ballroom dancing with my dance partner. So there's the dirty dancing move, okay? The famous dirty dancing move. So there's this move that we created that mimics the famous dirty dance move. Lots of creativity. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, it's going to be an iconic move, and then once it gets out there, it'll be seen around the world, and then hopefully others will step up and want to try different things. It's the same thing when I did pull-ups in the wheelchair years ago, or dips in the wheelchair with chains around my neck with weights. Did those. And then say even deadlifts in the wheelchair from the bench. Now the adaptive strongman has something specific like that. Just like athletes are mimicking the moves. And even a movie about ballroom dancing, the director said he watched lots of my videos and he made a character after me. But the point of it is, hopefully what I do inspires others to try other things, so that way you start your own legacy and start something. But again, so many people have a hard time starting because they feel like they're going to fail. And if they feel like they're going to fail, you know, it may not go what they think. But yeah. So I got a little over a minute left, and I'm going to end the note on this. When you hear people say motivation, that you need motivation, from a motivational speaker for 20 years, I'll tell you this. Motivation is bullshit. Okay, I'm going to explain why. That's right, motivation is bullshit. Because if you see me doing this and training, it's not going to be motivating you to get you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do cardio. But you get a phone call. If you get a phone call that one of your loved ones got in an accident at 3 o'clock in the morning, you will get up so fast, leave the door, and drive or do whatever it takes to get to them. And that's what you call self-motivation, because you don't need to be motivated if it truly means something to you to a level of that nature. So just because you see something on Instagram or social media, it's not going to motivate you. But you have to have something larger than yourself to get you out of bed, to get you out of the house, to get you out of your comfort zone. Because if you got a message that your loved one needs you, you'll do whatever it takes to get there. And if they're in a car accident and the car's on fire, are you gonna just sit there, the car's starting to get on fire? Are you gonna sit there and just look at them, or stand there and look at them, just knowing that they're about to, go up in flames and burn in the car? Or would you take action to try to save them? Because that something inside you pushes you to the next level. That gets you the fire within you to do what needs to be done to get the job done. And that's the self-motivation in you. So you don't need motivation. That's all bullshit. It's self-motivation. That's something that's bigger than yourself that's going to get the job done. Anyway, this is wrapping up the cardio. Right at 16 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm just going to be more consistent doing cardio. But anyway, that's a wrap for cardio with Nick. And then I'm going to be more consistent with this, except when I travel, but I'll still do lives. So then when I do this, if I'm live, if you got questions, be creative, whatever, I'll answer them. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Much love. I'm out.